Imagine you are a fresher, you are applying for top companies, but your resume is not getting selected. Not because you don't have skills, but because it's invisible. Why invisible? Because you don't structure it properly. Your formatting is very poor. So, how to stand out? How to make a resume which does not say hire me but scream I am the one? The answer is by correct keywords, by right format, by using smartest structure. But how? That's exactly what I'm showing
You all. And we have already broke down the first three sections of the resume in the last videos. Go check those out. Let's continue with the fourth section. And the fourth section is project section. Project section is not just titles. It's a proof that your skills are in action. So here are the points which you should follow before writing your project section. Tip number one. The tip number one is if you are applying for a web development role, don't just write college project. Instead write develop a college project using the text tags. Wait, I will show you the entire description how to write the project section in just 30 seconds from now.
तो रुको जरा सबर करो.
Stay tuned. Tip number two. Always describe your project using star method. What is star method? The star method is a very popular method in which S stands for situation or problem. What situation or what problem existed? Like when I was in a college, my project was about college event organizing system because as an event coordinator, I always found out it was very difficult for the college to manage an event because it was entirely manual process. So you can also think of a problem around you and try to develop a project which will solve the problem. And next, T. The T stands for the task you have done. The task I have done was I made the entire manual process of college into a automatic event online system. And you can also write what you set out to do in the problem, where A stands for text tags or tools you have used. I used HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Java, SQL, and you can also write the text tags you used, like anything you used, and the result. R. R stands for result. Result means what measurable impact or users or performance it made. Like my project, entire everything was manual, so it took a lot of time. But when I made this project, it was everything automatic and the work was done. So it lessened the time. Like that, you can also write the impact your project has created in the resume to make the recruiters love your resume. Tip number three, always quantify. When I say always quantify, I mean don't just say about the projects you have built, show them the impact you have created with numbers because recruiters love the impact and love the numbers. So here is how you can add it, like show it users impacted. Instead of just writing, created a to-do list app, write created a to-do list app with 50 plus students using it effectively. This shows that 50 students have been impacted with the project you have created. Next is time saved. Instead of just writing automated attendance system, write automated attendance system developed which helped to automatically take the attendance and save the time from 2 hours to just 15 minutes. It reduced the time, and in this way the recruiters can see the efficiency of your projects. Tip number 4. Don't write paragraphs. Keep it in bullet points and keep it very crispy. Just add the action verbs. Let's move to the next section. The next section is internship section. To begin with internship section, there are two types of fresher, one with internship and one who does not have internship. So let's talk about the freshers who have internship. Firstly, internship section is not just about the company name or the duration you have spent in the company. It's about what you have done, what impact you have created. So firstly, while writing in the resume, start with company name, role, and timeline, as you can see it on the screen. Secondly, while writing it, use action words like developed, automated, designed, because recruiters as well as ATS love action words. Thirdly, always quantify. Instead of writing developed a college project or developed 5 pages, just write build a 5 plus responsive pages which help the client in opening in various devices. This will help the recruiters to know your value. Next, let's talk about the education section. Education section should be short and don't write paragraphs because it is not about the paragraphs or listing all the degrees you have. It is about showing your academic degree. And when you write your education section, please note to have the recent degree or recent education first in the educational section and then previous qualifications in the reverse order. That's all about the education section. Let's move to the next section and the final section, that is the certification section. In certification section, it is the best to prove that you have gone below the classroom learning. And if you have too many certifications, then just pick 3 to 4 best. Don't dump everything in it. And if you are targeting for a specific role, just mention the certifications you have done for the specific role. Don't write essay writing or painting workshop those in the description if you're targeting for web development or cloud. Be a specific. Keep it specific. Like if you're targeting for the cloud roles, then AWS or Azure certification will really help. And if you and listen, it is completely okay if you don't have internship. Mostly freshers don't have, and it's okay. The companies don't reject you depending upon it. If you don't have internship, please replace it with the project section or the open source contributions you have made, or you can also replace it with the voluntary work you have done, like successfully organized a blood donation camp or event became an event coordinator for freshers event. You can replace it. And if you have done some projects for local shops or open source contribution, you can write them too, because internship is not about what work you have done. It is about how your skills are aligned or how you used your skills. Internships are just a way of showing your skills in life. So now you have fixed the top section in the part 2 of the video and the bottom half in this video. Congratulations. But here is a challenge that is no one talks about. And in the part 2, I also said I will be revealing the third stage your resume goes through, and no one speaks about that. That I will be revealing it now. Yes, the third section your resume secretly undergoes is hiring manager's eyes. How how to make a resume which when hiring managers sees it, they can stop themselves and call you and say you're the one. Please come and join our organization. Yes, the final piece of puzzle I will be revealing in part 4. Until then, if you still believe in resume myths, see the part 1 of the video. And if you have don't know how to fix the first 2 sections, you can see the part 2 video. Stay tuned because we here in the Decode Bytes just don't make resumes, we make the resumes work. This is your host Bhumika signing off.